Hello and welcome to Connecticut Voice Out Loud. I'm Pat Laurie, and tonight we're coming to you from Foxwoods Resort Casino, where we're celebrating the first ever Connecticut Voice Honors Awards, an event that recognizes the people and organizations that continue to make contributions to the LGBTQ plus community.
I think, first of all, Connecticut is one of the leading nations and leading states in the country that really recognizes diversity and inclusion, and has been really in the vanguard of making sure that the rights of the LGBTQ plus community are safeguarded.
I think it's an important night for Connecticut because Connecticut Voice is coming of age. It has become a force in the state as a voice for not only a community, but really for values and for inclusion, equality. And at this point in our history, let's be very blunt, that voice and those values are more important than ever because we are threatened as a nation. Our democracy is threatened and our fundamental freedoms are at risk.
He just is so supportive of the whole LGBTQ plus community. He works so hard to make everybody feel included and supports them, and that's just, I mean, that's his vibe, that's his goal, that's his dream, that's what he does.
I'm just amazed. I just think it's time. It's just time. It's not time just to recognize, but it's time to award people for the contributions that they make, right? Always. It's always time for that.
Everybody looks so beautiful and pretty, and I'm glad I get to wear my dress. And it's exciting, really. But I hope I can share my story to the others here so that they'll want to know more about kids like me.
Any opportunity to celebrate a community that doesn't get its full due is a special and important opportunity. But for us, being musical storytellers tonight, we have an opportunity to highlight voices from the LGBTQ plus community that give us all a reason to shout and smile.
It means a defining moment in our journey for Proud Academy and the youth of the LGBTQ community.
So tonight we're going to tell 12 remarkable stories of people that are doing such incredible work in and around the LGBTQ plus community. But tonight, really, if you skinny it down, it's about telling stories. And we're so proud to have the opportunity to do that. We're great.
And an event like this, to me, it means equality. It means a celebration, just acknowledging everyone of all the hard work that everyone has contributed to the LGBTQ plus community.
Good evening. My name is Kyone Wolf. I'm from Connecticut Public Broadcasting. Can I hear you? I mean, if you know Connecticut Public? All right.
And I'm Kyone's co-host tonight, Dennis House from Channel 8.
Hey!
You all look great. A lot of familiar faces. And we've had some great conversation, and the night is just beginning.
It's true. So, as you know, this evening has been designed to pay tribute to the individuals, organizations, and companies whose commitment to inclusion, diversity, and advocacy for our LGBTQIA plus communities has established Connecticut as a leader in the United States and one of the most positive and affirming places to live and work for the amazing and diverse people who identify as LGBTQIA+.
Absolutely. Kyone, it's certainly an honor to be here to co-host this spectacular evening with you. The individuals and organizations that we are celebrating tonight include awards in the areas of arts and entertainment, advocacy, unsung hero, commitment to youth initiatives award, small business pride in education, health equity, corporate commitment, political leadership, people's choice, profiles in courage, and lifetime achievement.
Please welcome Richard Blumenthal.
Senator, glad you made it.
Thank you. I am so honored to be here tonight and to thank Kyone and Dennis for their service. Thank you so much for your leadership, for your incredible courage and strength. Connecticut Voice, thank you for being a voice, a champion, a steadfast leader. And to Jim Tully and Christopher Byrne, my gratitude. And on behalf of all Connecticut, my gratitude. But most of all, to my wonderful colleague and friend whose courage and leadership I've tried to emulate in the Congress. Rosa DeLauro has been such a champion of equality, of non-discrimination, of inclusion, such a steadfast advocate in not only her legislation, and she's been the advocate for the Lilly Ledbetter Law, for the Equality Act, for so much great legislation, and she is the chairman of the Appropriations Committee in this Congress, so she is the dean of our delegation. She is the leading champion for Connecticut. But in her integrity, in her sense of purpose, and her unstinting and unflinching champion of values that we hold dear, the LGBT plus community is well represented in Rosa DeLauro as a voice. And I am honored to be here tonight to be the voice of our delegation. I think I speak for all of our delegation tonight in congratulating her and in saying to her, you have been our role model, our mentor for us and so many others in the Congress over so many years, as well as for generations that will make the LGBTQ plus community a value that will be increasing in the years to come. So thank you, Rosa, for everything that you have done for Connecticut, everything you have done for this cause. I'm proud to be with you tonight and proud to be with all of you. Keep up the fight. We can't go back. We can't allow the forces of darkness to push us back into a time when this kind of advocacy was ineffectual. We need to continue the fight and moving forward. Thank you all for being there, for all of Connecticut, for all of this community, for all of our nation. Thank you very much. And now, Rosa.
Thank you so much. A wonderful crowd here tonight. I'm so honored to be with all of you and to join you at this inaugural Connecticut Voice Honors Gala. And I really do such heartfelt thanks to my partner in the United States Senate, Senator Richard Blumenthal, for his very, very kind words and for presenting me with this honor tonight. You know, the senator has been a tireless champion in the fight for justice and for equality for all Americans, an outstanding partner in our efforts to finally pass the Equality Act, which in his words, and I quote, is about respect. It is about letting people love who they love and be who they are. It is about affirming the words carved above the Supreme Court, equal justice under law. And I could not agree with him more.
Spend a night with an icon. Nancy Wilson's Heart. Saturday, June 17th at 8 p.m. Great Cedar Showroom at Foxwoods Resort Casino. A special evening of Heart classics. Tickets on sale now at foxwoods.com and ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nancy Wilson's Heart. Great Cedar Showroom at Foxwoods Resort Casino.
There are many gay or lesbian or transgender children who are turned away from their home, turned away from their family. How do you get through this? You're the only gay person in the world and also within 100 miles. We persevered and we built a life. We built a life together. LGBTQ kids have no role models for that. If we can help them in any way, our story hopefully will be an inspiration to them.
At California Closets, our designers see room for opportunity and corners of possibility everywhere. We believe every space deserves a custom-designed solution, so you can relax with your favorite book or your entire collection. Together, we'll discover hidden potential in unexpected places. Exceptional design and quality, installed by our own skilled professionals. That's practical magic. Discover the possibilities in your home with a free design consultation.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you to CT Voice for this extraordinary honor and for giving us a platform to affirm and celebrate our community tonight. I'd like to start by thanking everyone who makes our work possible at Long Wharf Theater, with a special shout out to the staff and to our managing director, Kit Ingwe. It's the constellation of humans moving us towards a shared mission and vision that really does propel us forward. At Long Wharf Theater, we are inspired by the idea that a theater company can belong to everyone. That a theater wrestles with the big questions and is in dialogue with its community. That a theater reflects the world on and off stage. And the theater is not something that is owned by any one group of people, but by everyone who believe in the transformative power of storytelling. We need spaces like this one tonight where we celebrate our differences, and it's because of those differences that we can stretch. Let our imaginations soar. That is the kind of theater company that we are building at Long Wharf. When we work in community, all things are possible. One of the things that I say to my students at Yale is great art comes from great relationships. I want to close by quoting one of my favorite authors. Her name is Adrienne Marie Brown. And Adrienne says this: "Let the strength of our movement be measured by the strength of our relationships." So thank you so much for this incredible honor. Let's keep building, my friends, in community. And thank you so, so much.
I am absolutely honored to stand here before you to represent the Connecticut educators and students as they continue to be there for our most vulnerable. I must send love and incredible thanks, first and foremost, to my supportive family, who are all here tonight. My parents, my mom and dad, always teaching me to be true to myself, to advocate for what I believe in. And we're very proud when I told them I was gay and wanted to put it up on a billboard to celebrate. I shut that down really quick, but I appreciate it. To my sisters, Mary and Jill, who have been my biggest supporters ever since I came out to them on AIM Instant Messenger. Thank you for always being there, and especially for dressing me on these occasions. I am the typical lesbian teacher. I have one dress for parent-teacher conferences. It's true. I'm beyond honored to be here tonight. I want to thank the CT Voice for hosting this event, for having this incredible magazine, to Jim Tully, to the board. This is such an incredible representation of our community. It's so honest and beautiful. And thank you for giving us all the voice that really matters. Thank you so much.
On behalf of Middlesex Health, I'm very honored to accept this award for health equity. Thank you. As Renee said, I'm the medical director for the Middlesex Health Center for Gender Medicine and Wellness. And really, that's just a fancy way of saying I get to work with really phenomenal people doing really phenomenal work. I work in a health system that has actively and very giddily embraced being healthcare advocates for a very specific group of people who identify as trans or gender nonconforming or gender non-binary. And I have not once had to convince somebody to do the work. Everyone has raised their hand to say, I want to help do this work. And I'm very excited today to be here with some of my colleagues who do this throughout our health system. Healthcare is undergoing a pretty major transformation right now, for better or for worse, and I'm hoping, at least in Connecticut, that we take the opportunity to really move forward. I once heard Rachel Maddow give a graduation speech in which she talked about not only going for the award, but doing the work that it takes to get to that award. And I really hope that at Middlesex, what we're doing is filling in those gaps and making the changes that makes it so that we are worthy of an award like this. Let us be your partner in making you the healthiest you that you can be. And finally, thank you so much again for this award.
YWCA New Britain is a proud sponsor of Connecticut Voice Honors. At YWCA, we are dedicated to confronting social justice issues, empowering women, and promoting peace, justice, and equity for all people. Join us as we recognize and celebrate our friends, family, members, and colleagues during Pride Month. To learn more about YWCA and our many programs and services, call 860-225-4681.
Scott Haney here in another amazing basement from Better Built Basements. What an incredible job they did here. Just beautiful.
Give them a call today to schedule your free in-home design consultation. There's no obligation. With up to $3,000 off and no interest financing for up to 18 months, there's no better time than right now to have that man cave, kids' play area, or family room you've always dreamed of.
Give my friends at Better Built Basements a call today and let them take your basement from unfinished to unbelievable.
Buying a home is exciting, but it's a major investment and can be overwhelming. It's critical to get your financing prepared before you buy, so I can connect you to one of my many trusted lenders to help you with your loan. My local market knowledge will save you a lot of time by matching homes that meet your specific criteria. Once we find the right home, I'll put my negotiating skills to work so we can get it at the right price. Contact me when you're ready and let's go find your dream home.
Thank you so much for this honor. This isn't something I did on my own, so I owe a lot of thanks to people who encouraged and advised me. When I approached the Avon Town Council to ask if I could paint a rainbow sidewalk by our local library as a sign of love and inclusion, I figured it was a no-brainer. I had seen similar art installations in other towns and figured if they could do it, then so could we. I was surprised when they voted it down. Why are some people so afraid of a rainbow? But in some ways, being told no created a bigger opportunity. Thanks to Town Councilman Dan Paul Hamus, who suggested I design and sell Avon Cares lawn signs so that residents could put them on their own property, we now see rainbows all over town. And we've raised about $6,500 for equity clubs at my high school. Even better, when people in nearby towns drove past those signs, they wanted their own. So I designed signs for more than 10 other towns. Now there are rainbow signs all over the Farmington Valley. This wouldn't have happened if I hadn't been told no, or if adults like Dan, as well as community organizer Carrie Firestone and State Representative Eleni Kavros-DeGraw hadn't supported these efforts. This award isn't about me or any one person. It's about what an entire community can do when it rallies behind a cause. Thank you for this recognition, and to everyone in this room tonight, thank you for inspiring me and standing up for love and equality.
Thank you so much for this award. Thank you for allowing me the platform that you've allowed me. Thank you for putting up with all of my ridiculousness, because it's all gonna make sense in the end. I swear to God, it's all gonna make sense in the end, and we're gonna get there together, and it's gonna be beautiful. And I want to thank you for understanding that the black crazy lady, that the gay crazy lady is gonna be the same lady a whole lot of the time. And that means the woman who represents your gay stuff might say some stuff that pisses off your race stuff. The lady who represents your race stuff might say some stuff that feels really, really uncomfortable. But I'm here for all of us. And I want to thank you for seeing me in all of the authentic ways that I show up. And I want to ask you to keep seeing me in the ways that you need to see me in order for us to get to where we need to get to. Thank you so very much.
To stand here as a five-foot person with all of these people that stand behind us. We have Jackie from our foundation who supports the youth. We have Kimora, who is a personal friend of mine. We have all of the other, this young lady from Simsbury who is amazing. And I would love to have you come and speak at one of our meetings to show the support that the young people are giving to the LGBTQ plus community. We do, like I said in the video, we do need to bridge the gap. We are no different, well, a little bit. different than our allies. But business is business. And if you're going to do business in the state of Connecticut, you need to join the chamber. Because like I said in the video, that's why I didn't prepare anything. We cover the entire state. We also have somebody who's being honored today as a People's Choice. Dane, another personal friend, also a member of the chamber, also was a board member to the chamber. So yes, Jim has given us the opportunity to share what we have at the chamber and to give back to the LGBT business community and the allied business community, which does support us. I know I got an earful the other night about the straight community and their business, and they shouldn't support us and blah, blah, blah. I got news for you. Without them, we wouldn't be here.
Spend a night with an icon. Nancy Wilson's Heart. Saturday, June 17th at 8 p.m. Great Cedar Showroom at Foxwoods Resort Casino. A special evening of Heart classics. Tickets on sale now at foxwoods.com and ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Nancy Wilson's Heart. Great Cedar Showroom at Foxwoods Resort Casino.
There are many gay or lesbian or transgender children who are turned away from their home, turned away from their family. How do you get through this? You're the only gay person in the world and also within 100 miles. We persevered and we built a life. We built a life together. LGBTQ kids have no role models for that. If we can help them in any way, our story hopefully will be an inspiration to them.
Scott Haney here in another amazing basement from Better Built Basements. What an incredible job they did here. Just beautiful.
Give them a call today to schedule your free in-home design consultation. There's no obligation. With up to $3,000 off and no interest financing for up to 18 months, there's no better time than right now to have that man cave, kids play area, or family room you've always dreamed of.
Give my friends at Better Built Basements a call today and let them take your basement from unfinished to unbelievable.
Buying a home is exciting, but it's a major investment and can be overwhelming. It's critical to get your financing prepared before you buy, so I can connect you to one of my many trusted lenders to help you with your loan. My local market knowledge will save you a lot of time by matching homes that meet your specific criteria. Once we find the right home, I'll put my negotiating skills to work so we can get it at the right price. Contact me when you're ready and let's go find your dream home.
So I just want to start with, I am overwhelmed with gratitude to be awarded this tonight. I want to thank Connecticut Voice and the people that voted for me. I feel like this is such an honor. It's especially amazing because this award recognizes both my personal challenge and my triumphs, and as a result, my professional accomplishments. Growing up questioning my identity in a world that wasn't then ready for where we are today was traumatic. I could not have thought in my wildest dreams I would be standing here now. I am proud and humbled to be in the company of the other award winners, and I thank them for working to make this a kinder world for the LGBTQ+ community. They share my mission for being the advocates, voices, and resources I did not have growing up. There are many days that I wonder how I made it this far. However, I will say in the past 10 years, I have leaned on and received support from some wonderful people and professionals. My therapist, my colleagues, my life coach, and most importantly, my partner, Shane. I truly appreciate this award and celebrating this evening, and I vow to continue to be worthy of it in the coming years.
I am so pleased that Connecticut Voice is honoring the future category to Proud Academy because the youth represent the future. And we hope to open the school in September of '23, and it will be for grades 7 through 12. We get that schools are safe in Connecticut. The school in Avon, good for you that it's a safe school. There are other places that students love to go and embrace it. We are offering an option for students to come to. And I cannot do this alone, obviously. My board, I need my board to stand up over there. Please, my board of directors. Thank you. Amazing people. And I just have to say quickly that as a former educator, it did not feel safe for me as a lesbian teacher. Kids were calling me, we have a dyke for a teacher. I had Les scratched in my car, and I thought, it's not safe for me to be a teacher. I can't imagine what it's like to be a youth.
At Southern, we aspire to be Connecticut's social justice and anti-racist institution because we believe in our mission of pursuing excellence, fostering leadership, and empowering communities. One of the many ways we live this out on a daily basis is how we value, support, and encourage our LGBTQ students. Through our Sexuality and Gender Equality Center, we offer our community students a centralized place to really connect, build community, find their voice, and build their own vision of success. So with this award, we will continue to create environments where every member of our community experiences dignity, kindness, respect, compassion, and civility. We will work to continue to uplift and celebrate our LGBTQ+ students, and most importantly, we look forward to working with many of you in this room, working together to make tomorrow a better place for everyone. Thank you.
Hi, y'all. I just want to say that all of y'all who have gotten awards, and all of y'all in general, y'all all look freaking stunning, bedazzling. And I want to thank you for this award. It means a lot to me. My family is still really new here to Connecticut, and I cannot think of a better way to start our journey with y'all. And I know y'all just gave me this award, but I still have 3 things to ask of you. 1, that you'll call your state representatives and tell them that you are proud Connecticut passed the Safe Harbor law, which made my mom feel confident enough to bring me here. 2, that you use whatever gift or talent that you have to help trans kids. Our parents are exhausted and they need you to step in even bigger ways. And 3, the most important of them all, if you know Dolly Parton, tell her to call me. I've been waiting since I was 5.
Thank you for joining us for a very inspiring evening here at Foxwoods Resort Casino, wrapping up the first ever Connecticut Voice Honors. Keep up your good work, spread that positivity, and shine your light brightly with all that you do.